Hi, everybody. Father Bill Holtzinger here, and this is your Friday Reflection. This is Wednesday when I'm recording this. I just got done with the school mass and leaving the office to go take Snickers out for a walk. He's wearing, actually, take a look at this. He's wearing a school, as I can get this right, he's wearing a school uniform. It's hard to move the camera around when it's on this little stick, of course. But I just want to kind of touch back on my homily from last week about there's two things you can consider amongst many during Lent. And one of them is a pilgrimage to the vicariate parishes. I think that would be kind of neat. You can do it as a family or as an individual. You can do it multiple stops on a different day or a different week or all at once. But there's also another kind of pilgrimage that you can take that's pretty local and you can actually stay home. But I'll let you know that we do have an opportunity for you to do the pilgrimage of these Stations of the Cross. We have the Stations of the Cross every Friday during Lent. I think it has 6:30 is a simple lunch or soup supper, I should say. And then follow that at 7 o'clock is the actual Stations of the Cross. We have a special one commonly as done at our parish. It's done, was created by St. John Paul II. And our stations are on some fabric kind of on the backside of the sanctuary area. And you can do that. But another one is you can do any time. It doesn't have to be Friday. And it's on our parking, or in our parking lot here. So you can see right here, there's the parish, there's the school. And I'm walking over here. Take a look at that. It looks like a birdhouse over there, but it's not. It's one of the Stations of the Cross. So here we are. This is the station where it says, Jesus is nailed to the cross. And when you keep going down here, you'll see there's more. Boy, these hedges are trimmed really nice by Todd, our maintenance supervisor. And let's see, here's another one. And it says, Jesus dies on the cross. And it goes all the way down. You can kind of see, I go this way, there's some more here. Like this one right there, and way down there, and then it goes all the way around to the bottom side of this swath of land. So think about that. That's another way of doing a pilgrimage. The other thing I did mention along with that pilgrimage was if there was an adoration chapel, to consider going to it if you can get to it, if you can get in. See, some won't do that. Like ours is locked. I'm not going to give the code over the internet like this, but it is certainly something that if you are a parishioner, that you have access to. Something we're doing, and I'm thankful for Father Anthony. Thank you, Father Anthony, for doing this. He is going to help us, let's say, pep up the Adoration Chapel. So one of the things I notice when I'm in there, maybe if you've been there, you may recognize this as well, is that you can barely see the Adoration. You can barely see the Eucharist through the glass of the tabernacle and the monstrance itself because of the windows behind oneself. In my case, I'm looking at the Blessed Sacrament, and all I can see is the reflection of the sky from the windows. Very difficult to then have adoration. So I'm going to have to position myself many times over. That's going to end, not adoration, but Father Anthony is at this moment installing a spotlight that'll be in the back of the room, and it'll be pointing right at the monstrance. And if there is the Eucharist there, or the tabernacle, if the Eucharist there, you'll see it as well, and then it will overpower any kind of reflections because it will be brighter than the reflections. Also, we added another lamp. So when you walk in, let's say after hours or when it's a little darker, you will see that we have a lamp that's near the entrance. But we've now added an identical lamp on the other side so that they will turn on at the same time. It's all smart internet things, smart plugins that are doing this, and the lamp is plugged into that. So that'll go on like around 5 o'clock in the evening and go off around 8 something. I don't know the exact time, so don't quote me on that part. But it does allow then for you to be able to see better inside the chapel, and you don't have to turn on the big lights. It kind of gives a nice subtle, probably. Snickers is giving me some problems here. Hey, bud, come on. It'll give you then the ability to see better. By the way, Snickers loves these bushes. I'm not going to show you what he's up to. You can probably guess. looks like he's baptizing the fauna and flora. So, yes. So the chapel's right over here. Inside there, Father Anthony's involved in putting up the light itself. And I'm going to go and see if we can find out anything that's going on. Here we are, Father Anthony. He's now putting the light. You can kind of see the reflection of it, or the shadow from him. But as we go in here, yeah, I can see that he stands up because the light is behind him. Way over here. Okay, so he's working on that. Don't want to bother people that are in the Adoration Chapel. There's a couple people there. And one gentleman was helping Father Anthony out, which is nice. So anyhow, that might help in the area, at least going to see the Blessed Sacrament here for as you are a parishioner. You know what? I'm almost done now with my my walk here, and Snickers is, I think he's ready to go back inside. It's going to be raining for the rest of the week. Looks like the forecast. It was nice when we had sunshine, wasn't it? But that's okay. We need all the snowpack we can get in the mountains, and it's nice and temperate anyway. Okay, folks, I'll talk to you later. See you this weekend. Deacon Brett is preaching, and I'll be there. So, Father Anthony, bye-bye.